What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to What's in the Box. It's been quite a while since I've had a What's in the Box, but today, as you can see, something quite large has arrived in my mailbox. It's actually quite light as well, it's not that heavy, so I'm not going to take any more time and I'm going to get straight into it. Ladies and gents, here we are. The Secret of Monkey Island, Mighty Pirate Figures, Guybrush Threepwood, and it is now in my possession. So let me tell you just a little small bit about this particular figurine. So yes, you're probably thinking, I didn't know that there was a Guybrush Threepwood or Secret of Monkey Island figures that were made, and you would be correct. There was not any figures made. So this is kind of what they call bootleg figurines. There's a whole community of people making these bootleg figurines of loads and loads of different films and obscure characters from films and things you would never think of there being an action figure for. For example, video games such as The Secret of Monkey Island from 1990, and so they're made to look like kind of slightly cheap toys, like slightly cheap ones that you'd find in like a pound shop or something like that, but they are super collectible because I believe there's only about 12 maybe to 15 of these particular things in the entire world. I'm one of the proud owners now of a Guybrush Threepwood. I just love it straight away. It's just so classy, and handmade is just, it's amazing that it's handmade. I obviously love the background, the fact that there's a cutout for where you can hang it up here. It's just super cool. So it's made by this guy called CustomStolf. He's a Swedish guy, I think, and he's living in Sweden at the moment, and he makes loads of different custom toys and figurines, so please do check out his Instagram. That's where I was lucky enough to get straight in contact with him when he said that he found 2 extra Guybrush that he wasn't sure what he was going to do with, because he makes them in very small amounts. As in, I don't think that he'll probably make a Secret of Monkey Island Guybrush probably ever again, but he has made cool other LucasArts figurines, such as the purple tentacle from Day of the Tentacle, for example. So let's just have a close-up look at Guybrush here. Sadly, in a way, Guybrush will never actually make it out of this packaging, and the reason is because, you know, I want to keep it absolutely pristine. It's a collectible item, it's an extremely collectible item. But as you can see here, Guybrush looks exactly like his counterpart on the front of the Secret of Monkey Island box. And how he kind of looks in game as well. It's like a real-life rendition of the pixelated character of Guybrush. And I love the way that it says that it's a Guybrush Threepwood up here, so this is a Guybrush Threepwood figurine. I'm sure if he ever does decide to do more Secret of Monkey Island figurines, we'll see, you know, maybe a LeChuck, maybe an Elaine. What it says here, collect them all and relive the adventure. It's just class. It's just so, it's nice, it's really like custom designed. It's got cool stuff, manufactured by CustomStolf 1990, so it's kind of like playing up the whole part that it was made in the 90s, but it actually wasn't. Number 101990, so that's another 1990s reference. Ages 4 and up, so if you're not 4, or you know, if you're less than 4, you can't buy it. And it's just put on a hard cardboard back. I would imagine that it's probably printed on, you know, some type of card, like a kind of matte card, and then it's probably stuck down to this card backboard. So I also want to talk about how he actually made this figurine, and how he goes about it. From what I can see anyway, is he actually takes old toy parts and he takes them, and then he kind of takes them apart and he finds the best, say like arms, the best head, the best body that will work for Guybrush Threepwood, for example, and then he'll slowly start adding, like, I don't know what it is, putty or something, for example, for his hair here. the original character that he used had a different face, so he'll carve the face or he'll add putty to change the hair in order to, you know, get the likeness of the character on the front of the box. So like if you look at this character and if you compare it to the original that he used to carve next to it here, you can see that they're completely different. So it does take quite a lot of craft and quite a lot of energy to put these things together, and that's probably why he does them in such small batches as well. Oh, and we can actually see there at the back that he does have Guybrush Threepwood's longer hair tied up in a bit of a bow or bun or whatever you want to call it. So it's awesome. His little feet as well. It's just perfect. But that's kind of the making process, which I found really interesting to look at on Instagram. So do check CustomStolf out on Instagram. And seemingly these things are quite hard and quite expensive to get. These, what would they call, blisters, I think he was calling them on his Instagram site. So these are actually quite hard to get. This is an extremely custom and extremely rare, I suppose, item that I now own in my LucasArts collection. And it would be kind of wrong to have this and not put it beside the game. So I'm going to get the game. So here we are, the secret of Monkey Island, next to its game, next to Dial a Pilot Wheel, your manual, and we now have a Guybrush Threepwood figurine. Coolest thing ever, absolutely. It's just because I am such a huge fan, as much of your viewers might know, of just LucasArts games in general. It's just one of the coolest little things that I've ever had the pleasure to own, and it's now part of my LucasArts collection. As you well know, I have all of the Monkey Island games, and I have plenty more LucasArts games as well, and Lucasfilm games. And yeah, it's just so cool. I can't get over it. It's an absolute 10 out of 10 item. Do check out CustomStolf on Instagram if you are on Instagram. He is constantly putting up pictures of the stuff he's working on, and it's pretty cool how he does it. He actually usually goes through kind of like the making steps and the making process. But anyway, that's just a short little video on this guy. Awesome, Guybrush Threepwood, can't get over it. Thanks a lot, CustomStolf, for, you know, helping me out. I've been in contact with him since earlier this year about potentially getting my hands on one, except there's a huge line. There was a huge load of people that wanted one, and I can't believe that I just got lucky enough that now he's in my possession. So anyway, that's what's in the box, ladies and gents. You're watching Hit the Snake. Thank you very much. My name's Jack. Goodbye.
Hit the snake. Videos for no one watches now. Hit the snake. Looking at lovely things we have.